I don't know JD personally, but those are some really significant red flags that are going to have to be addressed if he hopes he's going to be president someday.
Yeah, and I did just look up. He's changed his name like 3 times.
Yeah. Marketing, branding.
The Independent here says J.D. Vance has changed his name several times. Here's why. Yeah, I looked it up. It looks like he's changed it 3 times. All right. Are you ready for the part that has everybody's jaw on the floor when I read it to him? Audience, watch his facial reaction. Don't hold back on the facial reaction. Okay. Okay. Because here we go. Chapter 12, page 262. Quote, J.D. Vance writes, quote, when I first made some money, I reached out to an 80-year-old cousin to buy the family cemetery in eastern Kentucky. I spoke about this cemetery, probably about a half an acre, in my acceptance speech at the 2024 Republican National Committee. Even as vice president, I try to visit at least once a year. It's a beautiful part of the country my favorite part in many ways, and I still have relatives there whom I love to see. But I also visit because I find it oddly comforting to know what I'll be buried among my ancestors. I walk in that ancient plot of land and speak to people long dead. Some of them gone before my grandmother was even born. I visited the cemetery before every major life decision, from proposing to Usha to running for the Senate. I listened to the birds chirp and watched the grasshoppers dance from grave to grave, and I remember that I used to chase the ancestors of those grasshoppers in these very mountains when the people now buried were alive and breathing and watching over me. I talked to my grandparents and my great-grandparents like patron saints of the episodes and emotions we all experience in the course of life. I talk to Mama when I need strength or focus, and to Papa or Papa when I need wisdom. I talk to Mama's mother, Mama Blayton, when I need kindness or empathy, and to her father, Papa Blaine, whom I never met, when I need toughness. I bought the cemetery for selfish reasons. I wanted to preserve this outdoor temple of the dead for my family and the sake of those buried. I bought it for selfish reasons. 2, for the moments of quiet reflection I find only in this place, unique in all the world. I bought it so that when I'm buried, my children have a place to visit and speak to their ancestors. End quote. The dude is talking to the dead, and they're apparently answering back because he's asking for strength and focus and kindness and empathy and toughness. And they're giving him these things back. This dude is the Eleanor Roosevelt of the Republican Party.
Yeah, no, I would strongly recommend that he make a quick trip over to Leviticus and Deuteronomy, where he will find out that that is an abomination unto the Lord, that it was actually a capital offense in Old Testament Israel, that it is put into the same sentence in Deuteronomy as sacrificing your children to demons. That's some really serious stuff, and he needs to repent, obviously, as quickly as possible. I cannot believe they let him put that book out without somebody saying, hey, man, this is going to come out eventually, and it's not going to look good. But, wow, that is really troubling. Thanks for the heads up, Brandon. That's insane.